What's up, y'all? For me, this is the most exciting news for me, and I think I'm gonna do a video like this when I get home. My great-grandfather, excuse me, not my great-grandfather, but I met a brother in Best Buy, and I asked him. I said the first time I questioned, he asked me did I need an assistant, did I need any help with anything, and I told him no, I don't. I was just looking, I was just looking and just looking through stuff, and something just compelled me to ask him the question. I said, "What?" He said he would. He said that his father was black, but he said that I told him that my from what I was raised up, from what the family, what they told us, that my father, they was all Creole, because I told him I went to visit my dad's people, which I didn't get a chance to know very much about my father. I didn't get a chance to know a lot at all, But anyway, I shortcutted it because he was in there. He was doing something. He was really, locked into his business. He working there in Best Buy. And I said, well, I don't want to hold you too long, bro. But I said, you're from the tribe of Judah, from the same tribe Christ is from. And then he said, I said, because they said that my great-grandfather, from what I was told, they said that I think I told him, I said, they said I had some ancestors in Spain on my daddy's side, and so on and so forth, and that his father, my dad that's from Spain, my grandfather that lives in Spain or whatever, they said that his father is hold on, wait a minute. But anyway, they said his father was Costa Rican, so I really don't know. But I know that the family, they said that they were Creole. You see what I'm saying? And he said, well, his dad's daddy is a Creole, something like that's what he was telling me. And I said, whoa, okay. And then I went to asking him questions into it, because you try to think about the spirit of it. I said, let me ask you something, man. Is your father, is he like an upfront person or something like that? Because I find myself especially when I'm angry. Well, I don't have to be angry. I just be upfront there, but more than likely I'm upfront and direct with a person. I ain't gonna just sit up there and just beat around the bush. If I'm feeling some type of way, or you gave me some type of vibe that made me feel some type of way, I'm not gonna be the type gonna walk out the door and just go to just breathing it to other people like, man, they didn't like the way they did that. No, I'm the type, I'm gonna let you know what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling, how I felt about you, and everything that I want to say that I'm thinking in my head about you. Then I'm gonna let you know that. I'm gonna say, well, look, no harm done, but the way I see it, you give, the vibe that you giving, I don't really. I can't do business with you, and I wouldn't encourage nobody that I know of is to come to your business or something like that. And I told him that's the type of person I am. And when I said that, I said I'm up front and direct. I said, do you think? I said, is your father like? Is he kind of like? You pay attention to the traits. Is he kind of like up front? He said, yep, he definitely is. I said, oh, okay, yeah. So I said, well, it could be. I don't know. It could be a connection, because I noticed out of all of the people that say that they're Haitian or Creole or something, they say their daddy was Creole or whatever. I noticed that this guy, his name was Kingpin. They call him Kingpin. He was he's still a friend of mine. He's a brother. He lives here in Louisiana as well. And I used to go over and I had just met the brother, but he was very nice. And I noticed that when I met him, he was in with the so-called police, the white man. And so I was coming home with my grocery bags, and before I went home with my grocery bag, I just walked over there politely in the front and put my bags down, like I'm letting them know, hey, I'm supporting you, because these people is coming at my brother like this. So You see what I'm saying? They're coming at my brother, so I gotta stand up for my brother. I'll just stand in the gap and like, hey, what the hell is going on here? You see what I'm saying? So that's how I met him. And so after the so-called police, they left, he came to me and said, hey man, what's going on? I said, yeah man, I just came to get my support, like this. And that's how I came in contact with the brother, you know. And he's very outspoken, and he is very like kind of on the, you know what I'm saying? He was outspoken person. I said, oh, okay. Cause he up front with you now. He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing with you, you know, cause I know that with me, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about you. I'm not gonna just let it ride. Like if somebody come up and say, hey man, to be good to you, so-and-so now, take care of your peers and stuff like that. I'm gonna be like, I'll say something like, first of all, my family is grown people. Grown people take care of grown people. And I'm answering them in a way like that. It's not saying that, doesn't mean that I don't have the, you still be loving and compassionate, but you can be, you got people who are very aggressive and they don't play, but at the same time, when it's time to show that passion, they'll show that passion. And that's the type of person that I am. You see what I'm saying? I'll show the passion and everything, you know, like you know, I will. You know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing with you, but at the same time, when it's time to be, to show passion, I mean, go like be serious, then I'm gonna be serious. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sitting there like trying to sugarcoat nothing or whatever. I'm gonna say, okay, all right, this is not the time to be nice and be that nice guy and that nice this and that and the third. Even though doesn't take away the fact that you can be very, 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 very sweet and you still can be a man of war at the same time. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you have to be a pushover. So I'm just saying that I don't want to be a pushover. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not a pushover, you know, but I am the type of person that, you know, I protect the people that I love. You see what I'm saying? Like, I kind of, every time I think about myself, I think about Moses. You see what I'm saying? I think about Moses. I believe I can relate to Moses. I think I can. If I'm not mistaken, I think I can relate to Moses, man. And you know, because I don't want nobody to see nobody. I don't like to see people hurt people that I really love and that I care about, my people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people. Oh, yeah. You know, when it's time to like stand up, I can have my differences and have my issues hold on, wait a minute, let's turn this. Okay, there was some music that was on. The guy in that truck right there. See that truck with them wheels, them gold-looking wheels on them? That gray-looking truck right there? The guy, they had music on. That's why I had to mute it for a minute. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, I felt like I came in contact with my Hebrew brother. That's how I felt at that moment. I felt like I'm like, oh, okay. I felt like I came in contact with my Hebrew brother, man. And we had a good conversation. And I think I'm gonna put this on an extra live when I get home. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it like this here. We have brothers and sisters that are scattered all throughout France, Spain, Portugal, Portuguese, and all over in every part, every city and state, even out the country, overseas, everywhere you can think of. You see what I'm saying? We have brothers and sisters who are scattered over that in them regions, in those different parts of the world. You see what I'm saying? And so it's a pleasure and an honor for me is to be able to meet a brother, sister that is like that. Because I told the brother in Target, as a matter of fact, I told him, I said, look, man, I said, I remember one time I was took to go visit my family one day. On my daddy's side, my dad's sister, they said it was all Creole. You see what I'm saying? And so they looked at me and they said, I asked him, though, that's what I forgot to say. I said, do your people drink, do they like coffee? Do they drink coffee? This and that and the third. He said, yeah. I said, I told him, he said, yeah, they drank it, yeah. I told him, I said, the people on my father's side, they do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? They all like coffee and stuff like that, and you know, things of that nature. I said, yep, that's what we do, you know, just like that. And anyway, my dad's sister offered me some coffee, right? And I said, what was that I said? I said, nah, I don't, I said, I don't drink coffee. I said, nah, because the reason why I'm saying that is because I never really drunk it. And I was looking at it like, ooh, that's nasty. And I was looking at it like I look at whiskey, beer, and like, I'm nothing about no coffee, man. But I didn't know it was as good. My baby brother actually got me and my mother drinking it, you know? And it's just amazing, you know what I'm saying? So, my auntie, which is my dad's sister, said, you ain't no Creole. And during that time, I didn't know what the hell that Creole was. I just knew it was just, only thing I can think of, it was just a name for a race, but I didn't know what it meant. I knew nothing. I didn't think it applied to the slave trade, none of that. I really didn't, because I was ignorant. And I think I was about 28 at the time. I was like about 28 at the time. But they all had died and stuff like that. So I didn't get a chance to ask them very much about the history of it. None of that stuff, you know, that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it was a pleasure for me is to be able to come in contact with them, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, with a brother that I say that's a brother, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, that can come to term and understand, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait a minute, let me. Okay, the music is gone, so let me hurry up and cut this off and get home, man, because when you meet people with music, that's one of the things that you got to do. You got to work hard to like cut the music out and everything, because they'll give you copyright for music and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna head up out of here, man, and I'm gonna see y'all later, and we'll talk a little bit later, man. All right, I'm out.